All right, so as you can see, we are back here, and let's look at such a thing of beauty right there. All these TVs. So we got our two 65s and our 75s, which are going to be on either side of here. But what I'm going to focus on is getting everything over here, mounting one of these, this camera. No, that's right. We need to switch this one. And yeah, we got an extra monitor for our multi-view. Well, actually not, for the computer. And then we're gonna go from there. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put our patch keystone plate here. We have one, the computer, the ATEM, that's 3. Then we have the cameras, that's 5. So that's gonna be a total of 8 jacks that I need to put down in this keystone that we're gonna terminate to give internet to each one. 9, because we need to have the main come in here as well too. So we're gonna make 9 connections and go from there. Well, actually 3 right now. The other ones are gonna be once we pull the cables for the cameras. All right, 1 down, 4 more to go. All right, so while William is pulling the cables for the back camera, I am gonna start setting up the access point here. I don't know where the switch needs to be located or where the TV is. Once he gets down, I'll ask about that, and then I'll start mounting this to the wall. I think it's gonna be in the trustee's office to be so secure. That's what I'm assuming, but the access point I can just put right now. That's not a big deal. I'm gonna just put it right in the center of the room, and then we'll be good to go. And then also gonna find a place for the security cameras to monitor the best place for both of these doors. So I'll probably put it, because there's one door, there's another one right there. So we're gonna do a wide shot so we can see both sides. So yay. Alrighty, we got a lot of good stuff done so far. Now we gotta find a placement of where we're gonna put the rack. Me personally, I almost want to put it right there, get it up out of the way. Need to make sure placement of the studs, and then also where we can find some power as well too. So that'll help determine where this is gonna go. I mean, I have a long cable, so that's not that big of an issue, but I think I'm actually gonna do it here because the router is right there. So probably gonna put it up in the corner somewhere right there. Yay, we're done here. So let's start putting the equipment in here, run a line, hopefully have enough space to actually put the router inside of here. I'm gonna take this bottom plate off from here and run the cables down, but everything from the ceiling is gonna come from there down. So let's start putting the gear in here. All right, so we got everything up in here. The IP addresses are right. Awesome. I actually looked up here. It's pretty open. I just need to find how to get over there. So I'm gonna run and connect the access point now. And I need to widen that hole there so more stuff can come down. So maybe a 2-inch hole will be enough. But let's get at least the Wi-Fi over here active, and I consider that a win. And then I think the last thing I'm gonna do is actually maybe test out and mount the TV back here. That's what I think I'm gonna do, and then I think I'm gonna be done for the day because I'm really tired. All right, so I didn't get as much done as I wanted, but we do have Wi-Fi going on. We walked across the entire attic. I had my trapeze artist skills engaged. Over here, I am pulling some extra cable for the computers that were here. And honestly, since I'm already gonna be here, I think what I'm gonna do is actually put a wall plate for all the other computers that need access. This is the cable I'm using right now just for internet, but I'm going to route that into this jack here, and that will plug in here, so everything will come up behind here, look all nice and neat. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to attempt to knock out this TV in here, and then I think I'm going to be done for the day, and we'll be back tomorrow. So we're going to hang the TV right there. Another productive day. We got one camera mounted, we got one TV mounted, we got one access point mounted, we got the other access points, the other cameras, the other TVs. The TVs might have to hold off because we're moving the TVs to actually go from the ceiling because the TVs are too big to go against the wall and angle. So I got to do some research about that. All this stuff back here is good. Let's turn all this off. Need to get some different surge protectors so we can route everything appropriately. Shut the computer down. And yeah, very productive day. I'm tired. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything. Need to get some gas, then head home, get some food on the way. And yeah, so all these plates that I got here, probably not going to use now, but probably repurpose them for something else. So anyway, we'll be back tomorrow to go for day number 2, getting this install here and getting Community Independent Methodist hooked up and modernized. Later, folks. You know what I just realized? I left my camera at Community. So if there's no video, it's because the camera with all my video outside of what I recorded on my phone, I left it to church, which I'll be getting tomorrow. So yay. Hey folks, day 2 here at Community Independent Methodist Church. I didn't do a video because I actually left my camera here, which is in the back pew. So this is gonna be day 2 and 3 combined. So if I said day 2, sorry, it's supposed to be day 3. What we're gonna do is I am pulling the RG6 for the cameras up here, and then I'm also gonna put the Cat 6 enough. I'm gonna mount all the cameras, try and run the Ethernet cable from over there so we can get internet in the back. And yeah, the other thing is like I said, the TVs we're gonna have to do later because I have to order a mount, the mounts that come from the ceiling for the 75s, because the mounts don't have enough clearance on the wall. So we're gonna put them up here. They're not gonna be here to the 8th. So that's gonna be held off. I'm gonna see if I can also run the cable for the TV that we got mounted back here. And the other thing I'm gonna do is, because this TV is so close to the networking switch, I'm actually gonna hardwire this to the network. And then in here, like I said, I'm gonna hang one of the dome cameras, and then because I can get up here, I want to start seeing where I can mount the cables for the cameras, the security cameras that are gonna go outside. So that's what we got going on today. Let me pop a nice little hole in here and then climb back up here, run a cable over, and we'll go from there. 2 cables, the security camera, yeah. All right, so we got it nice and pretty there. The top is going into the Ori. The other one is wired internet here. I'm gonna Velcro zip tie those cables up out of the way, but we got enough slack. If somebody decides to pull the TV away, it's not gonna yank the cables. And it is connected, so yay. It just did an update and is asking for email. I'm gonna leave that to somebody else. I have enough cable here. I am going to attempt to run this Ethernet and hook up the dome camera there next. All right, so it was agreed upon that we're gonna put the cameras right across from each other. So I'm gonna put them right under these emergency lights, or maybe to the left or right of them, so it's easy to get, because I'm sure there's power there. And I don't want to be in the way of that. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna put it on the, or maybe even a button. I don't want to get in the way of the lights, so I'm probably gonna put these right under these emergency lights. I think that'll be the easiest thing. So let's do that. All right, folks. So we got that one and that one hooked up. We got a feed. It's getting power, so we're seeing it. But I ran out of cable. I thought 1,000 feet would be enough, so I ended up ordering another 2,000 just in case. So we have enough to get power to the cameras. We just don't have enough cable for the security cameras, the one line that's going all the way back to get internet back here, the access point, as well as the last TV that's coming from the Ori matrix. But we should be able to get the majority of all this other stuff wired, and we got to come back anyway on Tuesday when the mounts come to hang the TVs. So we should be good. So I think I got enough scrap cable left around at least to connect the copier, and maybe the dome camera. Actually, you know what? It's good that I don't have enough cable because I got a different color. So I'll use the different color for all the security cameras and stuff like that, as well as the daisy chain that makes it easier for me to label which one is which. So yay. Let's go ahead and mount the camera up here in the baptismal as well as the front, and we'll go from there. All right, so again, this camera is meant to replace this whole mirror, which I've seen at a couple of churches, to be able to get inside the baptismal. That is a 20x, so that's going to be more than enough to cover this distance. This is all going to go away, and yeah, let's go ahead and mount this one. All right, William is in the ceiling pulling the cables, and I am preparing the other 65 pulpit TV now by putting the mount and mounting everything on the back of the TV, and then this is going to be secured in the ceiling. We're looking at placing them in between these two lights on both sides, so it's going to be somewhere right here. So I can get this mounted, put the other Ori adapter with the industrial strength Velcro on the back. There's already Ethernet cable there, which makes this so easy. We just got to run the HDMI into that, Velcro the Ori adapter there. One Ethernet goes to there, HDMI from there into input number 1, and then power, and that's it. See, it's good to have leftover pieces. So this was leftover from Greater Works, and I have more than enough cable, so we're going to just put that in here, terminate this other cable here to go to the Ori on the back of this TV, and just have it pass through. So yay. Let me go up here, terminate, use the screws and put this down, and we're good to go. Wow. Boy, I'm telling you, we finally got this done. What a beautiful picture. Ah, yeah. Yeah, we got to do a little level, but hey, it is there. It's up, it's secure, and we're getting the signal. So that is through the Ori matrix. Awesome. So cabling works, the box works, TV works, electrical works. It's always good when the stuff works. You don't have to go back up there and pull this thing down again. So with that being said, I'm going to put this remote here in the pulpit. I'm done for the day. And like I said, we got a bunch of other stuff going on, but we need cables and all that stuff to come in. So this won't be tomorrow. It's probably going to have to be either Monday or Tuesday, something like that. Well, it also depends when the other stuff is going to come in. I think the extra cables and stuff are going to be here Saturday. So the other cameras, mainly getting everything inside the sanctuary is the priority. Because a lot of cables are there. We just got to fish it over to the cameras in the front, run some extra cable to daisy chain these together, and then we'll go from there. So we'll see y'all on the next day. Later.